video, and that's exciting. And I couldn't be more excited to have with us our director of marketing, the CEO of Kvell Communications, because I kvell every time I see him, Mr. Andy Rose, the guy who got us here. Hey, Andy.
Hello, Avi. How are you? Busy? Busy today or not?
I am insanely busy for the last 4 days, and I have 3 more, and then I will try to sleep because I haven't done much of that in the last few days.
I think the last few years might be more.
But it's been great. It's been very exciting. As of this morning, we had 18,000 views of all of our programs over the last 3 days. And today is our 4th day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's only Thursday. And it feels like we've been doing this for weeks. And the best is yet to come. Yes. We just got our program from Frank London, and we got our Stars of David, and oh my God, these are world premieres and they're amazing. So I couldn't be prouder, I couldn't be happier, and I couldn't be more excited about the work that you and I are doing together.
Absolutely. It's been a labor of love, and we started very small a few years ago. An event here, an event there, and then a festival here and a festival there. Miami Beach, then New York, and now
everywhere.
All
the world.
All over the place. 7 countries. I think 180 plus performers or participants, performers, political leaders, and there's one unbelievable Pied Piper behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and that's who I'm talking to right now, the wonderful, incredible Avi Hoffman, who has gone from actor, he's still a great actor, but he's now an amazing activist, bringing Jewish culture to all corners of the globe, literally right now in front of us. So let's talk about, even though it's Thursday, Wednesday is usually hump day, but Thursday today is really the hump day of the festival. It's day 4. You had 3 days before, now you have 3 days afterward. Looking at how things have evolved, tell me what you're feeling inside, and whether that translates into a major kvelling or not.
Well, definitely kvelling. What's occurring to me most is, number one, how incredibly tight the Jewish community is in general, and especially the performers. All of these amazing stars from all over the world who I've known over the years or I've met recently have been so gracious in sharing their talents with our viewers, with our audiences. And I am stunned at the fact that every single one of these programs is being viewed by so many people, hundreds and hundreds forever. And there are 44 events in the festival, 189 participants, a dozen or so sponsors, and people are really rallying around the cause of Yiddishkeit and Jewish culture and its importance as far as its contribution to the world and world culture. And that's what we're all about.
Let's talk a little bit about that and how we're going beyond entertainment and enjoying the past contributions. This is critical work to bring this to preserve it, promote it, to build on it, and just touch upon how important it is, because I think that's the underlying mission, is to not just to celebrate and entertain, but to really make make Jewish culture a centerpiece, a front and center in the lives of so many that have this kind of disconnected to Jewish life, or Jewish institutions, I should say.
Right. You are partially my inspiration when you came up with the whole concept of create, learn, engage, which are the 3 fundamental blocks, the blocks of the Yiddishkeit initiative. We are also creating. Not only are we preserving things from the past, not only are we presenting artists of today. But we are also showing some of the events we've had, like yesterday, Josh Dolgan from Toronto and the Yidlife Crisis Boys from Montreal and Michael Winograd from New York, and Merlin and Paulina Shepard in England. All of these people are creating new works, and some of them are very contemporary, young, millennial. The Yidlife Crisis and Dolgan and Winograd are all putting rap and hip hop and all these different things. And it's a new Yiddish, it's a new Yiddishkeit, it's a new Jewish. I have always been a proponent of the concept, and I even taught this at the university. At the University of Miami, one of our sponsors. This concept that you cannot look at modern culture, everything we see today in film, television, music, comedy, cooking, law, the legal profession, almost anything, and not see the roots back to that world of Yiddish of the 1880s and early 1900s, and even in the mid-century of the 20th century. But now we're starting to look at how those creative forces are creating a whole new generation of creative forces into the 21st century and beyond. Tomorrow night, we're going to have the Tony-nominated director of Indecent, Rebecca Teichman, and the composer of Indecent, Lisa Gutkin, and a few of their friends, talking about the music of Indecent, how it came to be and how it was influenced. But now that, to me, is a perfect example of how a play called God of Vengeance, which we are going to be reading tonight with the great-grandson of the author Sholem Asch, David Mazauer. That play, which was so controversial in 1903 and 1907 and 1927, that play became the foundation and the basis of a totally new reinterpretive Broadway show called Indecent, which was nominated and won the Tony Award for Best Direction for Rebecca Teichman. This is now a 21st century, totally new creative force. So we at the Yiddishkeit Initiative, we want to encourage people to create the new works for the 21st century and beyond. We want people to learn from everything that has been in the past, everything that is now, and everything that is coming. And then we want to engage people to watch, to get involved, to support, to become a proponent of, we're trying to concentrate on the idea that the Jews have been a creative force through 5,000 years. And that's something all Jews, all non-Jews, everyone can rally around. And that's what we're all about. That's what the Yiddishkeit Initiative is. That's what you've helped me to create. And together with all the people in the crew, with Amy and Gabe and Amanda and Angel and all the people on your team and all the people on my team, and all of our sponsors together are now able to bring this out to the world virtually, which, that's the silver lining behind this horrible, horrible COVID plague that we are now dealing with.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's not your mama's Lushan anymore, right?
It is definitely not it's new Lukshan.
Right. Exactly. It's true. There are amazing new artists and entertainers and books and just so much from the next generation, and that's so important. We talk about we're getting over the hump of this whole idea that it's just this old-fashioned culture, but we're learning that kind of underlies everything that we've seen in the Jewish and secular world and modern life, and now there are these amazing performers, entertainers that are now introducing new interpretations and new avenues using, like you said, hip hop, rap, all kinds of great tools of today. So let me ask you, and I think it's important for everyone to understand, what obviously festivals and programming is a big part, but how do we really, we've talked about the amount of our Jewish people that is unaffiliated. And how will YI make a mark, a measurable mark? What are the other types of things moving into the future that you think will help us? Because I know we're promoting all types of educational programs, scholarship programs for young artists, but touch upon some of the building blocks that we're put in place and people might not know about.
Right. And we do have to bring this to a close, but very quickly to answer your very important question. We are doing this work in the world of culture, but we are now going to be reaching out with your help and the help of our sponsors, not only to the academic world, not only to the world of faith, Jewish faith, synagogues, not only to the world of culture and Israel, the federations, the JCCs, the temples, the Jewish organizations. They all want to share good programs with their people. And not just the Jews, there are so many non-Jews who are fascinated by the Jewish world that they don't know much about. So that way we can reach everyone. And that is the intention. So, we have our website. We haven't even been pushing our merchandise this week. So there is merchandise on the website that you can buy. Yaakov Heller's artwork, my mother's books, Aaron Kula's CDs, my CDs and DVDs. So there are so many ways for us to get out there into the world. And that's what we're going to do. And I thank you, Andy, for helping me to get there. And I'm sure we're going to see each other plenty over the next few days. All right. Good. All right. So I am going to finish our little meeting with another word from our sponsor. And then I have another rehearsal, and then we have another show at 6 o'clock and another show at 8 o'clock and another show at 10 o'clock. So we'll see you all out there. Thank you all for being a part of it. And why can't I find what I'm looking for? Hold on. There it is. Okay. And now let me go. And I thank you. And I'll see you later, Andy. Oh, no, it's not there. Why can't I see it? That's not good. Well, you know what? I am going to bring this meeting to a close without playing the video. So thank you to our sponsors, all of our great sponsors, especially the Betsy Hotel, the University of Miami, the Chenstochover Society, Restream, Gallery 22, Yaakov Heller. Please fill out our survey. We post them into the Facebook and the YouTube. Fill out our survey because Miami-Dade County is also one of our sponsors and they want to know what you think. And also, please, all of our events are free. So if you have a spare dollar, go to our website, whyilovejewish.org/donate, and please support the work we do so we can bring you more and more and more. All right? So thank you very much. Andy, I'll see you soon.
Bravo, Avi. Love